cake, what you're going to do is a dump recipe. So you're just gonna dump it all in a bowl. 1 box of Devil's Food Cake, 3/4 cup of hot cocoa mix, the instant kind, 3 eggs, 1/2 cup of sour cream, 1/2 cup of oil, and 1 cup of milk. If you don't have milk, you can use 1 cup of water. Mix it well. You're going to line that in, put it in a greased, floured pans. I'm using 8-inch pans, and 350-degree temperature or 180 Celsius, and you're going to put it in the oven for about 35 minutes to 40 minutes. And then it's going to come out and it's going to be delicious. I'm going to show you a fun way to decorate it. All right, my cakes are out of the oven. I cooled them and then I put them in the refrigerator for about 20 minutes. I'm going to show you how a really fun way to decorate this hot cocoa cake so it looks actually like a hot cocoa cake. So I have some chocolate buttercream, which I will link down below. I'm just going to put some on here and make it fairly thick because we're going to stick some little marshmallows on the sides after we stack the cake. This is going to be what we call a naked cake, meaning that we're not going to actually ice the sides except for a tiny, tiny bit. Okay, and then I'm just going to very lightly ice the cake like this. Just almost like a crumb coat, so you can actually see through. And then we're going to stack the other cake on. Now I cut the top of the other cake so that I would have another piece. So I'm going to stick that right there, and our little mini marshmallows are going to fit right in there. Okay, but let's go ahead and put that next layer of chocolate on. And then do the same exact thing. And then I'm going to show you how to put all the marshmallows in. Okay. Let me just ice that up and then start showing you how to stick the marshmallows. Just by sticking them in. It is a little time consuming, but if you have some kiddos around or a roommate or a college buddy or somebody like that, you can have them come and help you out. Tell them they get a little piece of the cake. All right, let me finish that up and then let me show you how I'm going to decorate the top. All right, well that took a few minutes to go put all those marshmallows on. So now what I'm going to do is ice the top. I already crumb coated the sides. I'm actually going to cover the sides to give it a full frosted look. Now it's nice if you have a straight spatula. It's always good to invest in that. You can find those at pretty much any kitchen store. It's nice because you can spread it horizontally, and then vertically you can use it to smooth out your edges. I don't know why it is, but for some reason chocolate frosting, I don't know if it's because it has a high oil content, seems to spread a little bit easier. And you don't have as much air bubbles. I figured that one out. You know, when you're into baking, sometimes you just try to figure stuff out. All right, let me just clean up the sides. And then I'm going to run my spatula along the sides. Get it nice and smooth. Like that. It's a pretty tall cake. And then I'm going to smooth up on top. Now this cake is going to a friend of mine, Christine, who is having a friendship get together. So I'm going to decorate it in a nice way up on top. So using my straight spatula, I'm going to kind of go up like this and go, do you see how I'm going, just kind of dancing with my spatula, in and out, like this. You definitely have to have a turntable for this. You can use a Lazy Susan or something you like, one of your cupboards, And if you can, scrape it off because it starts to get a little bit. And go in and out. Doesn't have to be perfect, but you do want to kind of get it straight. You see these a lot in the restaurants. Okay. Now I put some chocolate frosting in a 856 tip. I'm just going to do a swirl here. Doing 4 swirls because on little Hershey's chocolates I wrote the word love, L-O-V-E, for their friendship dessert. And then I'm just going to do a few more little tiny swirls and put some mini marshmallows up on top so they know there's something special in this cake. Isn't that a pretty cake? So I hope you guys try this. The recipe is really good. The cake turns out really moist. It has that nice hot cocoa taste to it, which is kind of fun. Maybe not tell anybody, just go, what do you think is in there? And then, of course, you need to serve hot cocoa with it. There you go. Thank you for joining us today. I love showing you new ways that you can decorate, and I hope you join us again. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much.